Perhaps the greatest natural treasure in Southampton's heritage, as illustrated in this film from 1935, is the Common. Today it is difficult to imagine that the Common only survived because of the protection it was afforded by the law and court authorities. It was the Southampton Marsh Act of 1844 that established that this popular recreation amenity close to the city centre should be public land in perpetuity, to be preserved as an open space for the public advantage of the inhabitants of Southampton. This was reinforced by the Southampton Marsh and Markets Act of 1865 that provided that the Common be devoted and kept exclusively as a park, garden, pleasure ground, playground and other open space for the general and public advantage of the inhabitants of Southampton and persons resorting thereto. It has to be equipped with such statues, fountains, seats and other ornaments and conveniences for public use, and not more than 5 lodges on the Common as the corporation from time to time think fit. No other structures or buildings are authorised, and no parts of the Common may be taken or used for any other purpose. Although the bylaws are contained in the Hampshire Act of 1983, it may also be useful to consult the most recent precedent. And in 1969, Southampton Council proposed to build a car park on the Common adjoining the Cowherds Inn. This was opposed by the amenity societies, namely the Southampton Civic Trust, now the City of Southampton Society, the Friends of Old Southampton, and the Southampton Commons and Parks Protection Society. The case went to the High Court, where the judge found in favour of the societies and against the council on 3 principal grounds. Firstly, a car park, especially when used as such, would impede air and exercise and was therefore illegal. 2. The proposed car park would be a road, the only access to a building, and therefore fell within the prohibition of roads under the 1931 Act. Thirdly, the statutory powers vested in the council were subject to the test: is the proposed exercise of the power properly and reasonably necessary to enable the public to enjoy the land as an open space? As the purpose of the car park was to serve the Cowherds, the Zoo and the Dell football ground, none of which constituted part of the Common or the city generally, the judge found that the proposal was not reasonably necessary to enable the public to enjoy the open space or for the Common to be used as public walks or leisure grounds. Furthermore, the proposal was in breach of the bylaws, and the council had no power to allow large sections of the public to ignore this bylaw.